Today we're here for another episode of Behind the Brand. Now today's brand is a little different. It's a little different, something else, something new, something exciting that I'm excited for. Today we're going to spend a day in the life of Porter, a luxury leather bag. So let's check it out, see what they got, and see what's going on behind the scenes.
Hi, I'm Cassandra. I am the operations manager and also do online.
Hi everybody, I'm Isabella and I'm the co-founder.
Hey guys, I'm Steve and I'm also one of the co-founders.
Hi everyone, I'm Emilia and I'm the third co-founder of Porter.
And I am MEESH, as you already know. So guys, a lot of questions that people have when wondering whenever they're starting their own brands is how you overcome struggles, obstacles specific to your guys' brand in the beginning, and what was the method you guys to take, and what did you have to do to overcome the initial hurdles when starting the brand, and even as you are now?
I think for small, younger brands, the biggest hurdle usually is cash flow, or actually having enough money to actually start the brand. And I think that was probably our biggest thing. And because we each have our own other brands that are our biggest part of our every day, we were lucky enough to they were able to fund this project or this extension of who we are.
Luckily we've paid that back.
and because Porter's doing so well, we were able to pay back that initial cash injection.
Yeah, I just think it's barrier to entry. I think it's such a competitive market, accessories, fashion, and it's always changing, it's always evolving. So trying to find something that's unique enough that people are interested in, buying into, but also trying to stay as authentic as possible. Trying to find that balance. It's a fine art, but I think with the combination of our leather and our woven bags, I think it's a nice complementary product as a whole. And I think there's just barrier to entry, especially because it's such a fickle, such a overcrowded market or industry.
Yeah, I get that. It's about your trial and error till you find your formula, sort of. Yeah. A lot of us want to know, obviously the market can be very competitive, there can be a lot of happening. So what sets your brand particularly apart from all the others?
I just think determining the right price point to position yourselves or ourselves, and I think the combination that we've sort of grown into of combining our woven bags, our woven shoppers with our leather accessories, and sort of not just focusing on the leather goods market, sort of working the two different mediums together. I think that is pretty unique, and I don't think we've seen many other brands or any other brands sort of working the different mediums together. The fact that it's a lot of the raw materials are sourced from various places, locally, internationally. And then we sort of wrap it all up together and we put it into sort of give it a local feel, summery feel. But I do think what sets us apart is the combination of the woven and the leather materials. Yeah.
I just also think the product is just so fun, quirky, bold. Yeah. There's loads of different, our various styles and patterns and colorways. It just gives an elevation to everyone's outfit. You can use it for multiple purposes, going grocery shopping, off to the markets, as a fashion item. I think there's just so much use in our bags and ways of wearing it. And I just think, in the end, it elevates people's outfits and gives them the confidence, throughout their day.
Versatility is key, basically, especially when it's in style. Absolutely. So I know for a lot of brands, milestones and big jumps are really important in pushing their success. So I wanted to know, what are some milestones or turning points for you guys that's gotten you to your current state?
I think a big thing is obviously product extensions. We started off with a maxi shopper, firstly we started off with leathers. Then we went on to like a maxi shopper, which is our most popular item on the market. Then from there we started getting into mini shoppers, which we saw was quite successful and people loved the mini shopper, which we then paired with our leather straps, long and short leather straps. And then we moved on to the jumbo shopper, which has also been a big success because that's your beach bag, your laptop bag, everything. And now we're moving again back to leather goods. So, yeah. Don't know if anyone else has something to add.
No, just also, sorry, to add to that. So, I mean, today we also, there's I think milestones for us is also the excitement behind launching new product lines, different shapes, different sizes, totally different categories. Yeah, there's some, today there's new bags, new shapes, and new sunglasses covers that are also dropping. And I also think a big milestone for us is just being approached by some pretty heavyweight local retailers, which has been a really exciting and feel good sort of tap on the back for us, knowing that our efforts are being recognized. And I think that we have built quite a cool brand that, the big guys want to start buying into as well.
Really encourages you.
Yeah.
So obviously in a world that's always constantly changing, moving, trends coming and going as soon as they arrive, how do you guys stay authentic to the brand identity even with all these changes?
So I think it's quite important to say that we don't really follow a trend. We almost created the brand and the products and the idea behind it just because it's an extension of ourselves. As Steve said earlier, we want something that we could express our personality in. We wanted to wear something that expresses our personality, and we also want our customers to choose their bags with the different prints also based off their personality. It's just another extension of themselves. But I mean, in terms of trends, I wouldn't say we necessarily follow a specific trend. It's more just about expressing yourself and just elevating your personality through an accessory, which I think is quite different for an accessory brand to do because it's different. It's different to anything else on the market.
So a very daunting question can be, where do you see the future? So where do you guys exactly see your brand going in the next 5 years?
I think there's a lot of exciting things that are busy unfolding at the moment. Product extensions, there's some very, very cool new product lines that we're going to be working on that we plan on dropping in the next couple of months. Apparel, accessory extensions today. There's 2 new products categories that have dropped today.
Watch out for it.
Yeah, watch out for it.
Christmas apparel.
Christmas inspired bags, accessories. I'm not going to say too much about that. There are also 2 or 3 pretty exciting opportunities with regards to pop-up stores. So keep an eye out for that as well.
Very cool pop-up stand that we're making.
An epic.
Traveling around.
So potentially to be around the country for that. And then I also just think in terms of bigger milestones, opening up a standalone store with some, apart from the product we have now, but some pretty unique, beautifully curated space with some beautifully curated products, well thought out products, where there's a need for that we can sort of, again, blend the combination of our leathers with our wovens and then sort of bring that to an actual brick and mortar store. Yeah.
It's exciting stuff, guys. So on a regular day, what is a typical day like in the store?
Okay, great. So obviously I'm the owner of the lobby and we stock Porter. It's one of our main stockists. We hold probably almost as much stock as our our online store or our factory has in Maitland. So yeah, the store's based off have a very organic experience. My staff members are incredible. They're very on it with, a very personalized experience with our customers. Nothing's ever pushed. It's super organic. You just kind of want the customer to relax and enjoy the shopping experience and take it slow. We joined with a coffee shop called Jared's, which is super popular. So we welcome people with their coffees, come sit on our couch where we are currently, enjoy a mimosa on the weekend or whenever suits you. And yeah, just taking a slow approach, no rushing, no hassling a customer, just kind of, we pop all the porter bags on the counter, and you can really take your time and figure out which one works best for you, because it truly is one of the hardest decisions for customers to come to. And then just helping them, accessorize it correctly. Is the long strap better for their daily use in their life, or is it the shorter strap, just to throw over for a night out? So yeah, that's our kind of daily day to day. And then I'll pass it over to Cass, who runs our online store, and she's based in our office in Maitland, which is linked to the other business of theirs, and she can take you through what our back end looks like.
Typical morning starts with it's just checking the orders, seeing what came in, also counting stock. But I mean, ideally I would check the orders first, pack the orders, arrange with couriers. Anything customer service related also happens throughout the day. Customer questions. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty relaxed compared to in the shop.
So obviously parents love their children, and I'm sure this bag is like the baby of like your Porter family. But if it had to really come to life and have a personality, what kind of person would this bag be? What kind of personality? How would you describe that?
I think she's very loud, proud, confident, super ready to take on the world. This is what this colorway and bag style says to me. She's sophisticated, ready for a night on the town, and loves the cosmopolitan.
So just another question is, where do you source your leather from?
Okay, so we source all our leather from South Africa, from Cape Town, from local tanneries, all ethical.
It's all ethically and locally sourced, which I think is very important to say.
Absolutely. We also manufacture all our leathers locally as well, and all our hardware that's on our leather straps is imported from Italy. Yeah.
Fancy. There's always like the age-old question of quality over quantity. But for you guys, how do you ensure the longevity and quality of your leather bags?
So I think for starters, we use very good quality materials, which is obviously we need to have good quality materials. And then we have a good supplier of leather and also a good leathersmith that we use and we trust. Good hardware. Also, the hardware, as we said, it does come from Italy. So we do pay that little bit extra for the materials that we source, just to ensure that it can last the customer a really long time, and also that it stays within the Porter quality of everything.
Extra bit of love.
Yeah.
So I think to a lot of younger designers that want to start up, if you guys had to speak to yourselves just when you were starting, what's some advice that you would have in believing in yourself, and like what you would tell your younger self basically?
I think believing in yourself is key. You need to be able to have that belief that you're going to make it, because you will fail along the way and probably fail hard. But you just need to get over that, move on, learn from your mistakes, and keep pushing. I think consistency and hard work is really important. You have to just keep grinding. The grind is hard, the grind is tough, but just keep pushing. Does anybody else want to jump in?
Second that.
So we've unfortunately come to the last question and the end of the interview. But just to end off, just for the viewer, for anyone watching, anyone interested who already isn't a customer, what's next? What's coming up? Like, what's the latest edition, the latest launch and drop? If you can tell us, what's the...
So today we actually have a few new additions that are launching. We have new clutches that are available in 4 different colorways, as well as a new tote and a sunglass case. So that'll be live later today. Yeah, look out for that. And then potentially looking into some Christmas accessories, some apparel towards the end of or towards summer, and some headwear. Yeah, so very, very exciting, very exciting stuff. Yeah.
And that brings us to the end of a very special edition of Behind the Brand. I've been that guy, we're in Porter, and you can be too. Head over to the website now, link is in the description, check out WisiOi online.